What's up, everybody? So today I'm going to talk about something a little more political, and I might even offend somebody. So thank you for letting me have my opinions and my beliefs. And if I offend you, then you need to get control of your emotions. So I was watching a video the other day, and this White House press secretary, the redheaded girl. I don't know who she is. It doesn't really matter. But it was interesting because they were talking about Dallas, right? These politicians that basically neglected their duties, and I think that's called dereliction of duty, and in my opinion, committed treason by refusing to fulfill their responsibilities, even though they were going to lose. And they ran off to Washington, and now all of a sudden it comes out that they got COVID, but they were all vaccinated. And they got COVID. There's a reason they never had a vaccine for the AIDS virus. And it has to do with DNA. And I'm not going to go into it. I'm not a virologist, but I do have a medical background. And I've done a lot of studying on this and research. So here's my opinion. And it's an opinion, but it looks like that's what's happening. The vaccine was probably designed for the alpha COVID, but viruses mutate repeatedly, right? So I think they're saying there's a Delta variant now, which means the vaccine won't work for the Delta variant, and it's not going to work for any other subsequent variant. I have a feeling that what's going to happen is, because this virus was man-made, is the virus is going to repeatedly mutate continuously, and because it's airborne, as it mutates into each person, it's going to pick up their DNA and it's going to mutate again, and there's going to be so many variants that there's no possible way that any vaccine's ever going to work. And basically, you're just going to have to deal with COVID, and you're going to have to just make it. Because they did this. See, what these people that are delusional and think they're gods don't understand is, when you start messing around with viruses, and you start messing around with what was created, and it was created for a reason, by nature, for a reason. When you start messing around with that stuff, think of it like casting a stone into flat water and the ripples go in every direction. You can't account for the ripples. You don't know what kind of induction you're going to cause. You don't understand the ripple effect at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 levels. You know, some call it the butterfly effect, right? The butterfly effect, the butterfly flaps its wings somewhere, and all of a sudden there's a hurricane on the other side of the earth. Well, the earth is connected to itself. So if you take that theory, when you mess around with vaccines and you mess around with Mother Nature and her viruses and the way she works to bring the system back into alignment, and you try to manipulate that, you have no idea what you're messing with. And now they've messed with this virus or this vaccine. It doesn't work, and they don't even know what the side effects are. And one thing I know about the government, at least our government right now, that's completely unaccountable, and what I've experienced with Charlotte County, even if they know they're wrong, even if they have every piece of evidence that says that they're wrong, they will never, never admit it until they're put in a room and they're feeling fear. And when they're afraid is the only time that they're going to admit anything. So that's what I think is about to happen. And it's going to happen because we believed that they were in charge instead of believing that they were accountable. And when you put the little babies in charge of the kingdom and you leave on vacation for 200 years, the little children are going to destroy everything. because they just want to win. God bless you.